Hello, in this video, this is part 2 of 2. In this video is addressed to my twin flame, Shia. Hi, Shia. And for all those watching, I thank you for watching. This is going to be not a lot of crime against me. This is going to be the vintage food part of the video. However, I just want to show you a few things. Shia, I'm trying to upload the video on Instagram, and it's failed repeatedly. And this happens typically when there's videos that have a lot of evidence. Yeah, this is and then it just, I tried to log back out, it won't work. This is repeatedly happens. And then at 3:35, so I'm gonna just wait an hour and see if it will work. And I just took photographs. Daily Motion is starting to pull up these advertisements on the side that were never there. I took photographs on the camera. The camera battery is charging, and then all of my pages got rerouted while I was trying to upload the video on Instagram by the hacker. And I have that. I didn't, but the camera was charging, so I couldn't take photos of it. I couldn't actually, I could have taken a photograph of it. So the camera battery was charging. So in part 1, I explained a lot of things in detail, and I couldn't replicate the video, so I ended up going in Canva and editing the video and clipping out the part. And I don't really know why I never thought to do that with past videos, because it's really easy to do. All you have to do is split the page and then clip out, delete the clip. Split the pages with the times of where it is, and then I've done that before. However, this past year and a half, I have never thought to be able to do that. I was possessed to think that I couldn't remember to do it. It'd be too hard to figure out. So that was a complete lie. Mind control and possession. I am going to be squirming around a lot because they're using AI weapons on my root chakra area. And I am doing Lemurian technology, expanding the violet flame in my root chakra area to try to get rid of some of the etheric implants that are in my root chakra area that's letting this happen, or the demons in my root chakra, killing and removing the demons in my root chakra. And I had to clip out the ending because it said about a criminal's name, and I flashed my password accidentally. I didn't remember on those videos that I said names and flashed my password. That could be the stroke. But there's this repetitious thing with the AI, with all these advertisements. It's like story time. It's like story time. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What do these advertisements mean? And the hacker will repeatedly say, like, the subliminals or V2K, what does it mean, for like a minute or hours. And then finally, with V2K and AI or subliminals, the hacker will tell me what it means, and it will attack me like extremely bad. And it'll make me have body clenching. It'll give me nervous panic. It will steal my energy, steal my adrenochrome. So now now I'm going to talk about one more page, and then I'm going to stop talking about the notes. In regards to the person in the truck that sped up, kind of was driving next to me. The truck had tinted windows, so when it rolled the window down and he looked, I had a feeling that he could look and see if it was me, and before I could see if he was looking at me. I guess there was two things that were being said. One was I thought that I was being threatened, but the other thing that was said to me with V2K was, why are you out here? People can find you and locate you with AI. Why are you out here? And I don't know why the Lumerians are letting me. However, Lumerians aren't directly talking to me. Lumerians are talking through other people, telepathic spores and spirit guides. So I'm not going to go out anymore. I can walk a couple blocks to the post office or drive a few minutes to Coronado. And in regards to my laundry, I can do laundry here. However, I've smelled and seen urine and feces in the washer and dryer, so it really doesn't make me want to use the laundry. And also, I was threatened that there's going to be poison put in the laundry. However, I could get laundry service and just spend the money that I have on laundry service. However, that might actually not be possible with my budget, so I might have to just use the laundromat here. Because I have to stop going out. Because it's like kind of like a sign of disrespect. You know, whatever is going on with the spiritual ascension. I shouldn't be just thinking that I can go do errands. So by the way, all of this, yeah, we are not talking through Alyssa right now. I'm not talking through Alyssa right now. And I would shake in fear. I have had a deathly fear of public speaking, deathly fear. And they use AI to make me blush in front of people, in school, in other times. And I was forced to believe I was blushing because I was embarrassed. However, if you are usually people who are victims of sex abuse, assault, torture, harassment, they have extreme embarrassment and shame. So that was, I think, part of it. But I had gotten extreme attacks and would shake in fear of the thought of having to speak in front of a crowd. And the few times that I did, I got beat red. And even doing all of those podcasts, I would be extremely uncomfortable, and they would make me embarrassed and make me blush sometimes. So public speaking was, I had an extreme jealousy towards people that could do that, and also I had extreme phobia. Extreme phobia of speaking in front of people, not just like a crowd, like even just a handful of people. So I'm going to stop talking about this now. I'm going to talk about the vintage food recipes. I'm going to show you the photos first, and then possibly the notebook. Talk about things in the notebook. And I'm going to have my baked potato. I got it set up for after this video. I'm going to start baking it. I'm going to have those dinner rolls, macaroni and cheese, peas, the vegetable canned peas, and the baked potato. I think that's going to be a good meal. I've done better with not getting grossed out by food today. I had oatmeal, the cereal bar, and applesauce. Then I had coffee. Then I had crackers with peanut butter. I had a cupcake before I made the video and had the cup of coffee while I was making the video. And then I just had tomato juice. So this was actually a good day of food and like not getting grossed out by food. So now I'm going to talk about the vintage food research and recipes that I'm doing. Some of the photos look like this and are not supposed to be showing you. There's things that I clicked on it to tell you. So this was a lot of lifestyle tips about food and like basically how to eat well, how to be like make food and cooking like a lifestyle. So in regards to appetizers were not popular in America until later. But for centuries, Europeans liked to eat appetizers, especially like appetizers because it gets you hungry for food. And in this book it says it is high style to serve these tiny portions of food, appetizers, with beverages in the living room before a meal. So we can do that, Shia. We can have appetizers and have a little table and have some beverages and appetizers before a meal. This is a really good idea for stuffed celery. It says to season the cream cheese, well-seasoned cream cheese. I like cream cheese stuffed celery. However, I think it would taste way better to season the cream cheese. And what? Oh, another thing I want to research is crackers. Different types of crackers with many flavors, and different types of crackers with different shapes. That's going to be part of the food reference book, recipe title keeper. I've been trying to pronounce, well, I'm not even going to pronounce it because I can't pronounce it well. Tomato juice. So tomato juice can be served like as an appetizer before the meal, and I didn't know that you can. Well, I don't usually think that. No, I just recently learned you can have hot tomato juice. Like the V8, I could heat the V8. I don't really like this photograph, but this is a nice snack. Root beer floats with popcorn. So we can try that sometime, Shia. And I put the resolution to high on this camera, and it's not picking up. It's not really picking it up. The camera's not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it. So this is a nice meal, Shia. This is shrimp cocktails, an appetizer. And then broiled steak with tossed salad, baked potato with sour cream and chives, fresh asparagus or chopped spinach, and then like maybe a little bit later on, ice cream and fresh fruit on top. This was a Tabasco ad. And I tend to overdo it with the hot sauce. I really like spicy food, but this is a really good idea. Barbecue sauce Tabasco. So they made a barbecue sauce, but they added Tabasco sauce. And another thing that I never thought to do with seafood is put hot sauce on seafood. And you can put hot sauce on clams, oysters, crab meat, and also in a seafood sauce. So we'll have to try that, Shia. This was really nice. Vintage ad of winter warmer uppers, and I'm going to go through each one, but this would be good to research foods specifically that will warm us up, Shia. So there's shrimp creole, onion cheese fondue, where they put onion soup mix in the cheese fondue. And another thing that they did, I forget, there was something about this advertisement I was supposed to talk to you about. They're playing with my boy Shia, and they're scrunching my spine the entire time. And then they're saying, as punishment for you making this video, you have to scrunch your spine and hurt your spine the entire time. This was another thing that I'd like to learn. Canned corned beef, recipes for canned corned beef. This almost looks like an onion soup with corned beef, with the French bread and Parmesan cheese melted on top. That's a really good idea. I really like this advertising. I like the name of the brand, Mrs. Grass, Weiler's Mrs. Grass recipe. And soup and onion mix. This will be something that we'll use, Shia, for our recipes, because there's a lot of different types of recipes, specifically vintage recipes, where they used onion soup and dip mix. And I never usually see French onion soup that's canned, but I'll show you all the different brands that do French onion soup. Heinz. Baxter's. I don't think I've ever seen that brand before. Great Value. I really like French onion soup. This is authentic French onion soup dip mix. Here's Campbell's. I just thought I might have to change the resolution on this video. I wonder if there's a way. I'm going to look it up right now. I don't know where to look. I don't know where to look yet. Oh, so that ad, that winter warmer upper ad, I had something to add. For after an outdoorsy afternoon, settle down to something warming. So this could be part of the category of when we go out in nature, Shia, and come back and want to have something nice and warm, like a warm soup or a warm drink. This is they don't make this anymore, canned hamburger, steak and onion hamburger. I'm gonna have to fix the resolution, find out if the resolution is messed up on this video. This looks like a really good recipe. I thought that was cornbread. It's actually scone dough, S-C-O-N-E. So they baked the steak and onion hamburger between the layers of scone dough. Looks really good. These are the different ways to make a pancake. This is a vintage ad. We can stuff them and roll them, and we can stuff them and half them, and we can stack them. There's different pancakes ways. Yeah, this was actually a butter ad. Butter's actually good for you, and I don't usually realize that butter is actually like a cream milk product, and I just recently learned margarine. I learned today margarine is made from vegetable oils, usually. This is a good idea to have fresh fruit pie, but serve it with ice cream. That would probably make the pie taste better. In childhood I ate French onion bread. French bread. Sliced French bread with butter. This has garlic, seasonings, butter, possibly garlic bread butter. I really like garlic bread butter. And I turned the resolution on high. And I'll show you. I turned the resolution on high, and you can't read the text. You can't read the text on, you can't. Well, there's a glare. And you think that there's a lot of consistency of attacks. This has been going on for 15 years in different ways. This has been the pace of the level of attack I've been under for 15, 20 years. You can't read the text. And there's a glare. Oh, there it is, see? You can't read it. There's no way this $170 phone can't pick up the text. And there's no way I'm going to stop this video to check the resolution. It was on standard, I put on high. There's no way, there's something wrong with the resolution of this camera. This looks good. Easy garlic bread. Looks like possibly pesto or just some herbs. Garlic Parmesan cheese. Maybe another kind of cheese. I'm going to talk about you soon, Chaya. This is angel pie. I've never heard of angel pie before. I had an AI program on angel food cake my whole life. It would choke on it and it would stick in my throat. This is from the 1930s, but there's different time periods where they made potato puffs. And I just recently learned, see how it says ST Valentine's Day? That made me realize that Saint Valentine's Day, I just learned today, and this isn't a stroke, you can't catch everything. So Saint Valentine's Day, it was actually a saint, and that was the name of the saint, and he married couples so that the husbands didn't have to go to war. So I was looking at the holiday foods and what they make, what to have on different holidays for St. Valentine's Day. Heart-shaped meringue torte, and torte means cake. Party cake. Salted nuts, coffee, and rosebud mints. I really like that. And I have Oh, well, you can see this really obvious. You can see this one really obvious. At the text, you can't see the text at all. Look at that. That's on high resolution. And I had extreme attacks with party. I get a bunch of nerves. Obviously, I get very attacked with the bird party, very antisocial suicide programming attacks. This is Welsh rarebit. This is a vintage classic food of toast with cheese sauce. This looks really good. I like the dish and the dishes they use and the photography of the vintage food. This I've never heard before. Apple pie with a cheese slice. I'm not sure if I would like that. Maybe cheese on the side. It probably is good. You're not supposed to combine fruit with other foods in the electromagnetic cookbook of Hannah's. However, that's not with apples. You can eat apples, applesauce with other foods. That's the fruit that is neutral. So they had some dinner menus. And I'm not going to review all the dinner menus with you because I'll probably just show you so you can look at it. Just put the phone on auto rotate so you can look at it yourself. Is it too blurry? It's too blurry. Well, let's get to some of the photography. This was the new Betty Crocker vintage ad of meringue. Meringue shells and then ice cream filled meringue and then a meringue ice cream loaf with meringue over the ice cream. I've only had meringue maybe a few times and I liked it. It's kind of like marshmallow a little. These look really good. I was trying to look up Dainty, D-A-I-N-T-Y, open face sandwiches because in the Betty Crocker cookbook that's what they called it. They said open-faced, they said dainty tea sandwiches. And this looks good with the smoked salmon, cream cheese, and then they made the bread the shape of a circle. Makes it more appetizing. Here is rainbow sherbet punch. So they put I think mini fruit marshmallows, sherbet ice cream, multi-flavored sherbet ice cream with the punch. I really like punch. I haven't eaten punch a lot lately. In childhood, at some holidays, there was some punch sometimes. Here, and those holidays stopped. I would go to my grandmother's for like Christmas and Easter, usually in my childhood, and there was some vintage food. And my mom made a little bit of vintage food, but not much. Frozen pineapple raspberry drink. This looks good. This looks really good. Frozen pineapple raspberry drink. Vintage punch. I'd like to look up, research vintage punch recipes. This is a nice way to put little pineapples in the shape of flowers and the maraschino cherry on top. It's a nice way to make punch. And we don't have to be social and have a bunch of people to have a party shy. We're gonna celebrate and have party food, just us two. This is kind of hard to explain, all the different types of food, because they're kind of hard to see what it is, but I like the image of it. I really liked this Betty Crocker because they had little quotes about why you eat certain foods, like why you eat lunch, breakfast, why you have vegetable soups, appetizers. And this says, I like the way there's a little quote, vegetables are a source of color, beauty, and health. And this book talks about the 7 food groups, and if you follow the 7 food groups and eat certain foods, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. I haven't been allowed to eat the 7 food groups. I've been barely surviving, and with my food and eating disorders, there's no way I've gotten close to eating 7 food groups. However, there's part of the reason why I'm kind of sick. I could be much healthier if I had ate the 7 food groups. So these are some of the different soups. There's a soup for every occasion. Soups are for satisfaction. Few foods can warm the cockles of the heart and produce such completely blissful satisfaction as a bowl of steaming, fragrant soup. So this is like food as a lifestyle. The sauce can make a dish. I'm gonna look at these. I don't really want to explain every single one. And I was planning on just showing you, but you can't even read it. You can't read it. I can't read it from this side. And there's no sense of even showing this on this phone. It's completely blurry. This looks like kind of a nice tossed salad. Although that would be too much salad to eat unless it was all you ate. This is nice. A salad a day. Salads are refreshing, lovely, like coming upon a woodland spring, clear and cool. Beauty will be the reward of your understanding touch, and health benefits will abundantly bless your table through the precious vitamins and minerals of crisp, sparkling salad ingredients. Salads are the delightful way to ensure those prescribed raw vegetables and fruits every day. I think I would be more able to eat salads if it was just a few vegetables versus putting a lot of vegetables in the salad. A pie, a symbol of good eating in a good land. I'll read it to you. Here's some pies. Here's some nice, good photo of some pies. I wasn't really allowed to enjoy or like pies. There's a lot of witchcraft around food. Food is actually some kind of magic that I could have used in my life. I like homey food. I like the word supper. A happily chosen main dish makes the meal. And part of my, when you get a stroke or brain injury, you can't decide on anything. So, Shai, you'll be making a lot of the decisions, with food especially. Cakes. Vintage cakes. I'm going to stop this video soon now, Shia. I'll show you the rest of these tomorrow. There's a few more. And I'd like to actually tell you some of the notes I wrote down. However, so now I'm gonna, and now I'm gonna talk about you, Shia. Shia, you feel abandoned. One thing I loved about the video, notice, is that you don't look wealthy or act wealthy. I've been in a state of poverty my entire adult life. Part of it is because I had a disability that people knew and I wasn't allowed to know. And among other things, I was tortured. I could barely survive. Shia, hey, I just read this. I have to start making new notes, Shia, but it's extremely stressful to do this research. They attack me with witchcraft so much. I don't care about being different anymore, Shia, because you're just like me. I'm proud of being different because of you, Shia. I'm actually being able to understand a lot of my problems. And I'm talking about them with you, Shia. I'd like to visit holy shrines with you. Holy churches, holy shrines, holy temples. Because a lot of them are vortexes. I'm constantly being told that this spiritual deactivation will never officially win if we're constantly still being tortured. But AI on this planet is not going to just turn off. It has to. I was recently told it's going to have to switch to good AI. It's the 144,000 souls or whoever else is doing spiritual ascension. We're not just going to permanently deactivate and shut down the entire planet's AI. As it's not going to happen. It's not completely going to happen like that. But I'm constantly being told, because I'm still demon possessed and AI is still working, that the evil criminals are winning and still have a chance of winning with this end time spiritual ascension, and it's a lie. I have more notes about that I wrote last night, but I didn't look at it in the notebook. And you have tremendous energy and power, Shia. And you are compassionate and friendly, Shia. And you have spiritual powers. And you've been poisoned. And you're very sharp-eyed and sophisticated, straightforward, polite, very intense, inspirational, innocent, hardworking, highly creative. You have chronic stress, Shia, and I'm going to treat you, Shia, like you're in the hospital. I'm going to caretake you in ways that I can't caretake myself, and you're going to caretake me in ways that I'm going to caretake you in ways that you can't take care of yourself, and you're going to caretake me in ways I can't caretake myself. And it's really been bothering me, Shia, that I haven't been able to talk about you enough. And you're so pure, Shia, and you're close. I'm closer to God since I met you in the video. And spiritually, energetically, physically, emotionally. And you're so precious. You're so precious, Shia. And you're in extreme shock and trauma and torture. And we have to keep breaking the curses, the witchcraft, the rituals, satanic rituals. So I'm going to stop this video. Let me use the pendulum. I haven't been using the pendulum as much. Is there anything else Shia wants me to tell him? I'm starting to get sick and nauseous. And we have to continue to acknowledge and have faith that we're going to be together. And I really enjoy talking about the vintage food ads, and I believe it's helping you and healing the both of us when you talk about food. The vintage foods especially. So I'm going to stop this video, Shia. I love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.